We've been here for like 30, 40 minutes just vibing, no scripts, podcast. We're here with the legend, Mike Perry. It's an honor to have you, brother.
Thank you for taking the time, bro. We appreciate you.
Cheers,
We were just in the gym, hitting it up.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming out and getting a little light lift with me. Working out with you, doing some weightlifting was cool. I slacked off a little bit. I hate working out, man.
No, he was telling me he does not weight lift as much, but you can run.
I used to.
You could box and you could run.
I used to, and boxing's always there, but like I used to always lift. I make sure, when you're doing your training, you get your cardio, you get your strength and conditioning, and you get your your road work, your miles in. It's all, you have to do all of it. But my last camp, I was just so, diet was a big part of it. Keto for over 100 days, and just cardio. My back went out.
Do you think that's because of keto changing your diet so much?
That my back went out?
Yeah.
Good fucking point.
Yeah. Just
Maybe
nutrients are different. Your body. Yeah, everything. Your hormones. Sodium. Everything.
And the water in my body.
Yeah.
And it could have made my back tight. Mm-hmm. And but my back went out for like 3 weeks before the fight.
Did that worry you?
And it was out every day.
Oh, yeah.
But it made me, every day I would wake up hurt. I would walk like an old man. And I had to train.
Oh, my God.
I had to stretch. I would just train all day pretty much. I would wake up in the morning, start stretching. Once I would get, I would either get some road work in, or I would go to the gym. I would really stretch harder at the gym.
Were you getting massages
or
anything?
Some mitts. No.
Nothing.
I don't like massages.
No one touching
fights.
you. Okay. Why?
Yeah, no one touching me.
Just too loose?
No, I'm just hard.
Yeah.
I want to be hard. I want everything to be tight, except for, you need your mobility. So then I do my stretching. Mm-hmm. I do it myself mostly. There's been times when I've had to, I've had these injuries, and before a fight, and then I have somebody work on me. Mm-hmm. That shit can mess you up more sometimes.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I got to, fix myself when I'm in those situations. I may try ice bath every day.
Wow.
Otherwise, my back was not going to let me.
So you love the ice bath then?
I hate it.
Over the sauna,
but it was
though?
necessary.
Like cold over heat, you think?
Heat's a little easier to walk into until I'm at the breaking point of making my weight. So I made weight at 174 with no sauna all week, no hot tub, nothing like that. I just put sweats on and I ran.
How much
I
were you
worked
running?
and I hit mitts.
Yeah.
I cut. So I weighed after weigh-ins. I went up from 175 to like 182.
Okay.
Not much at all.
Yeah.
Because I dieted so crazy.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I'll fluctuate 10 pounds. Like I'll do a workout if I've been off for a while. Like if I worked out harder just now, I could lose a bunch of weight, and then I can, lifting weights really gives you that hunger.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. So like when I'm going down to 175, I hadn't done that in a while. My last fight was at 200 pounds. I was 196, so I hadn't been 175 in a long time. So I really worked hard on the diet, and, not lifting weights kind of made it easier to not eat.
Well, whatever you're doing, it seems to be working, so.
It was with Jeremy Stevens. I mean,
I want to get buff now, though.
Yeah.
I'm out of fight camp, so I need to lift again. I need to. My back was fucked up after the fight, though.
Yeah,
and then
that was a brutal fight, man.
I got a CAT scan, and they said my back had a deformity in my lumbar, my L1, and then I went to the chiropractor, which I hate when they do the sideways twist, but that's all they wanted to do.
All they wanted to do.
And I kind of needed it. It was helping my
back.
You? So he got me popped a couple times, and this girl was giving me these rubs on my back, and there was this like soft spot in my spine. It's like this new deformity, maybe from getting hit, and this shit went all the way down to my spine.
Yeah.
So I feel like I did it now. Now I got the promotion, Dirty Boxing. I do want to fight for Dirty Boxing.
Okay. When would you like to do that?
Maybe around February.
Anyone in mind?
Maybe like my next one.
Your
I mean,
your debut on?
I would love to fight Nate Diaz in dirty boxing.
Oh,
That's a big fight.
that's a huge.
That's
fight.
a big fight.
In dirty boxing, I think it's huge for all parties involved. I think we can make it worth his while.
I think so,
Or I don't know if we can necessarily afford that one.
He's a big draw, a big name, but so are you.
Very big
and
draw.
I think you guys are both the same kind of heart, the same kind of dog in you. Everyone would tune in. That would be.
I think with
super
the
fight.
with the boxing small gloves and elbows,
Yeah.
the 3-minute rounds. Otherwise, if maybe we do a boxing match. He fought Jorge Masvidal on the boxing ring. I just would need time, and I want to know that I'm prepping my time.
Yeah.
And like my last camp, I had 12 weeks. And that's what you got to see in my performance.
It was shown.
I dieted, did everything in 12 weeks. Every day I was working. Maybe it was a little bit of help from all the people talking shit after the Jake Paul fight. Kiss my
100%.
ass, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody else is beating on Jake. Maybe
great
I can
boxer.
fight. Maybe I can go box Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
Or if I beat Nate Diaz, then Tommy Fury, and then Jake got to fight me again. I want the rematch, but I want 12 weeks. I want a nutritionist to help me do 200 pounds.
Big size difference, big weight difference between you two.
Or we
also.
just do
and
no
short
gloves.
notice. And short notice. Oh, I don't think Jake wants no gloves. Not yet, at least, right?
But not just that. Another thing too is Conor McGregor's talked so much shit, and obviously you guys got into
and
it.
everybody's sucking his balls, but he don't fight.
Yeah,
we don't
that's
get
the
to
thing.
see him fight no more.
He's living
I'm
off
the
of
only
his-
one giving you the entertainment, and you sit there and talk trash on me all the time.
I will say that
And that'll be a sick fight.
Bare-knuckle is where it's at solely because of Mike. Connor needs you.
Well, me and Conor
The sport
should
needs
fight.
you.
Bare-knuckle.
Yeah.
No, we should fight at the White House in the UFC next
I would
year.
love that.
That'd be
They
a big fight.
back in the
Imagine
day, guys used to go Pride, UFC,
Yeah.
back and forth. I know
Strike
they got
Force.
new management now.
Yeah.
I know they got new owners, but it's not a terrible idea
Well,
to
also,
bring me
you guys
back
have
to the
history.
UFC.
Oh my God, no! People would
Let me
champion
get
you.
in on a little bit on that Paramount money.
There it is.
Connor asked for $100 million. I'm not asking for that.
No, you're not. And I think you guys have more of a story than Chandler and him. I think more people would tune in for your guys'.
I think the Chandler hype died down after the last couple of fights that
it's
he's
been
had.
dead. No one
Like
thinks
that's
about
not
it.
the right opponent for him to come back. There's history between you two, whether it's you guys fight in the UFC, fight in dirty boxing, fight in BKFC. There's history there. There's a shit talking there. And with your most recent performance against Jeremy Stevens, I mean, you dominated the guy, and I think we should make something happen on that aspect.
Oh,
of
we all
McGregor
felt bad.
Perry.
I was telling Mike in the gym. We
Yeah.
saw the interview of Stevens after, and dude, he just
He's a warrior, bro.
Broken man though. He was just like, I had to do this for my family. I needed the money, but
That's
you put it
bullshit.
on him.
We're
You
all
put it
doing
on
it
him.
for our
Yeah,
family,
of
you know what
course,
I
of
mean?
course. And
Yeah.
if you would have said the same
Don't
thing
sell
and
me
lost,
a sob story,
yeah. But if you would have did it,
no one else is gonna say that about Jeremy.
yeah.
And I give Jeremy props, but don't sell me your sob story, bitch.
Yeah, yep. And no, because if he
was
would
a
have did
good
that,
fight. You
they
were
would have
tough.
hated
Yeah,
on
they
Mike.
would have roasted him.
But that's
alive.
because he gives off. He's immortal, the impenenetrable Mike
Bro,
Perry.
I like
You know
that,
what I mean?
man.
You
Hey,
are.
we
So
talked-
when you show any of that, they're gonna feed on it, so you never can.
Yeah.
My boy, NDO champ, big muscle dude,
Yeah.
bodybuilder. He was like, the notorious Mike Perry. I took Connor's name.
I love that.
Last fight, bro. I took his name. I'm notorious now.
How about
So-
with his line he stole too? He would like to apologize to no one. He liked that. Connor liked it too.
I mean, that was a little bit of homage.
It was.
Had to show that we had some banter back and forth, a little shit talk, and then, I see Ariel Helwani's documentary come out,
Yep.
and at the end of the fight, I get it if you're rooting for somebody to win, but he's like, no, don't stop that, bro. I downed him 6 times. He was hiding. He was running. He wasn't. I mean, he always threw that right hand, but there was nothing else.
I thought they were
there.
gonna stop at the drop before the 5th one.
And the one he was waving his hand
I thought it
off.
was done before it was done.
Yeah, man.
It was a
But
clear
It showed his
decisive.
toughness,
Yeah.
but you're also only defending, running,
He wanted
ducking,
it stopped.
hiding, of course.
Yeah.
So
And you just come in, you're like a little fucking Tasmanian, like a little Tyson. You're just tight. You come in and oof.
Talk
you're
to me
brutal.
about the difference of getting hit without fucking gloves compared to getting hit with like
it's
UFC.
the same. It's
Like,
the same.
is it
I don't
just
know.
a different
I
type
mean,
of pain?
The balance was different. Like, I gotta use the Jake Paul fight when the first knockdown he hit me with. It was like, I don't know, his weight and the angle with the glove. the pillow of the glove kind of pushing into his fist, and it's like the way it caught me. Like I went down, but it wasn't like a
brutal,
a brain damaging blow, right?
Okay.
Like my head didn't hurt after that fight. He did crack my rib, was the first shit that happened to me in that fight, and I was like, damn, I fought him 6 rounds with a busted ass rib.
So he hits hard.
Jake's
he's
a big boy.
Yeah.
He got a good team behind him. I know, Jay Leon Love. He's got other good boxers he's worked with, and money buys good training for sure.
But Mike had a 12-week prep. That's your sweet number. You like 12 weeks, and you'll be ready.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's a different fight all day, and if I could get in the right camp, fighters are selfish a little bit. I need a high level fighter to work with to go up against a high level team like Jake Paul's team. He's got all the security around him.
Yeah.
When we did face off at the thing, we tried to get a little animated and then security and everybody, 20 people pulling me back and no one's touching Jake. I need a couple security guards too fighting their security. We could just get shit popping.
It sounds like it's gonna be for you and Nate Diaz's future fight. That'll definitely be the case.
But now, like, you look at with Jake, bro. Like, what do you think about the whole Gervonta Davis thing? I mean, I think it's like it's too small.
That's what we were saying. He's too big.
Yeah, those facts that I told you that I recently heard about Tank. Those were
talk about that.
Pretty big to me. It was, Mayweather fought between 16 and 26 world championship fights against a current world champion and took the belts from them.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one has done over 20 world championship fights. I mean, even John Jones, he's at like 16.
Yep.
And so Mayweather, and then Tank had none.
0.
Tank has 0.
He's never taken the belt.
He's never taken a belt from a champion. He's only he's gotten his WBA belts or whatever.
Yep.
So it's totally different level. Maybe that's why we saw those big flashy knockouts from Tank. But he is betting money.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how much?
I don't know. I think they were talking about 300 to 500,000 or whatever. He's like, we're betting this, and then they're like, oh, why not bet $1 million? It's like, guys, you're making 10 to 25 to
That's
50 million.
So I think it's all
we're just gonna say $1 million because everybody jumps in on it, and then they left me alone when they were like, Jake tried to bet me, and I was like, no, I'm not betting you.
Smart man.
You.
I would have done the same shit.
I'm not gonna think
like,
about nothing. But
I would have
taken every penny.
If you want to fight in the octagon, we could bet.
Yeah, if you wanted to fight in the UFC, you could definitely bet, or dirty boxing, or bare-knuckle.
But he don't want to smoke with that.
No, he's smart. Jake's a great businessman, and
for sure.
He's about his money too. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, he talks on. I did his podcast, and he was like, "Let's do dirty boxing." So now's the time. Let's do dirty boxing,
Jake Paul. Let's do dirty boxing.
Let's do it.
I would love to see that.
It's time, brother. Let's go. I want to fight you again. I just saw him at MVP. They showed love. Shout out to Nikisa, Jake, man. The boxers on the card. It was great fights. Being a world-class athlete and talking with other fighters, they know the grit that it takes to do what I do. And I respect it to the point where, we can fight again.
I love that you guys have that common respect for each other.
He's a little big. I need a nutritionist. I'm not a big guy.
I agree. You can't go in there sloppy.
Help me force the food down. I've done it. I've tried steak and rice.
I'll be your weightlifting coach. You get a nutritionist. I'll come train you. I'll get some muscle on you.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
I'll fly out because you're in Central Florida now, right?
Yeah.
I love your house.
Oh yeah, you're coming.
I'm coming. I'm moving to Florida.
Coming to Florida. It's good times.
We'll
I see Disney fireworks every night. You gotta come over.
Jet ski side by side.
Yeah.
One of my favorite performances was the MVP fight, because that was something I think you look at what MVP is doing now in the UFC, and he's had a really good showing in his last couple of fights. I mean, Ian Gary fight was really close, and I thought he looked really well against some of the top level fighters inside the UFC. Talk to me about you taking that fight and your preparation going into that fight.
I mean, he's MVP was a legend. Before I made it to the UFC, there was a big blow up talk of me and MVP fighting in MMA before I made it to the UFC. Mm-hmm. We didn't know if I was going to go to Bellator and maybe fight MVP at that time, or, get in that fight to fight him bare-knuckle, and he had a couple wins in boxing. I was very excited to face a caliber and the talent of MVP, and now look at him.
Yeah.
he just beat Jared Cannonier, which, Jared's a bulldozer.
Top 10 guy inside the
And
UFC.
he just used his movement. And then, the third round, he got held down, but he still won the fight because the first 2 rounds was just swift and his movement. And there wasn't even a lot of kicks. I always thought, man, if I faced MVP and he was able to kick, it would definitely be a troublesome fight. If he kneed me in the face or my nose or, or a kick or he does some wild shit. But I had this timing. I understood what MVP did. I understood that he had this Taekwondo movement, and I knew it was basics that were going to set him up. Step in on the jab and let that right hand go. If someone's in front of me holding their hands down the whole time, I'm going to hit them. I'm going to throw at their chest.
What was that size difference like with him? Because he's a big dude. He's got reach.
Long.
Well, he's tall, right?
Yeah.
But we made weight, and I'm used to fighting tall guys. Everybody's bigger than me.
Yeah.
I've always been a small for my weight class guy. And that was at 170, and I haven't made that in 6 years. So, in bare-knuckle 175, I fought twice at 185, and then,
What's your favorite weight to fight at? Where do you feel best at?
I don't know. I thought 185 was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I liked my performance in my last fight, even though I think cutting down to 175 made me a little stiff. Maybe that's why the right hand was hitting me so much, and I wasn't able to quickly get out of the way of the right hand because I had dried out and dehydrated and the keto. Maybe the keto did definitely stiffen me up a little bit.
We're dropping keto. No more keto.
I know that some complex carbs like sweet potatoes can definitely be good for your joints, your back, anything.
You need it.
So
especially how hard you train.
it's good health. You got to get those complex carbs in.
Yeah. Now, talk to me about how you got involved with Dirty Boxing and this whole thing, because this is taking off. I mean, you guys done successful shows in Miami. Now we're down to Nashville. You got Gable Steveson as the main event. It's a pretty big card, and it's a great promotion that you got going.
So a big partner, the main guy, he came together with my team, my management team, and then I got to meet him after I knocked out Luke Rockhold's teeth.
Oh my God!
And that's when we first started.
Yeah,
I forgot about that one. That was one of the craziest.
That was at 185.
That was after the Venom Page fight, or was that right before?
That was after Venom.
We just
Page.
shout him
I
out
fought
just
Luke.
for his belief in himself. He really thought he was going to be okay in that fight. Like the
Luke
press
Rockhold's
conference.
a warrior.
No, yeah, but he
is,
thought
yeah.
he actually had a chance. But no, man. Oh my God. Shout out to his belief in himself.
I believe,
sure.
achieve, conceive. Right? Yeah. So I met my partner Ice Bags then. He's a crypto guy and he's a big business entrepreneur.
It's a street legend right there.
And we talked about fighting, and I think he was intrigued by how Platinum Mike Perry fights. I'm not the unblemished John Jones, but I definitely give respect where respect is due, and I'm a very honest person.
Yeah.
I think that's why I've been having success. I try to speak facts. I don't try to pull gibberish and bullshit and throw it over people's heads. Like I try to be honest with myself. Yeah. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you can see it in my press conferences when people call me out on shit. I get upset.
Hurts you, yeah.
I get upset about shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to do this and this, and like life is just doing what it does, but I fucking make the most of it. So I got with my partner Ice Bags and my team, the Cowas at First Round Management, and then we started talking about, what could change things, and then we came up with a new sport, a new lane. We made our own lane and changed the game. I kept thinking about my buddy fucking fighting somebody in a boxing match with MMA gloves on in Russia. And then I was like, that's what we should do.
That's it.
The first idea was that it was like Platinum Pit fights.
Okay.
We were talking about the pit.
Yeah.
And then we ended up going with the ring, and we at first we were gonna maybe be bare knuckle. Ooh. And it was my idea.
Yeah.
I said, people don't want to fight bare knuckle.
No,
Yeah.
man.
People don't want to. How much? No. And we're at the point now where it's like I'm that guy that's like,
You do.
who's gonna fight me bare knuckle now?
Yeah.
Except these fucks who are already there.
Yeah.
The number one pound for pound guy that I faced off with after my last fight.
Yep.
I knocked him out twice in MMA. Bad.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, we had good fights. He maybe dropped me when I was an amateur, but I got up. I like got up.
You're a juggernaut. I will say you are a juggernaut. You go out there and you get shit done.
I know what I'm in for.
Yeah.
That's
you
why
signed off
I
on
love
it.
like the fight before the fight happened with Jeremy Stevens in there calling my name. I'm like,
violence. Yeah.
because I know what I'm about to go through.
Yeah.
I know I'm about to get hit.
Yep.
And I'm so fucking ready for it.
You're ready for it. That's what turns you on. That's what gets you going, right?
Unfortunately, it does turn me on,
yep,
bro.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I always think about the guys like Mayweather, you know. It's not
Being pretty with it.
I do. I try to be pretty boy Perry. You know, I try to be pretty boy Perry, but then you got to do what you got to do.
Yep. You get down to it. From Flintwood, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
The white boy shit, the woods.
You were the only white boy there, walking through, chest up, chin up.
No, that's not true, man. There was a few of us.
There's a few of you
Handling
it.
We had a little squad, but we were cool with everybody.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, man. Shout out Christian Carey. That was my neighbor around the block. And then Nick Griffin, bro.
Shout out Nick Griffin.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Hell yeah, you held it down for him out there together. I think it's time you take a little walk, a stroll through your old
dog. I don't know, man.
I think they'd welcome you as a king.
But also, it sounds like very time consuming.
Yeah.
And every day, all day, my children have to consume my time.
They're your time. One day you're gonna want to show them where Daddy grew up, and I think that's gonna do a lot of healing for you too. You walk in those same things those places you used to hate.
We tell them.
And how has having kids now changed kind of your life, like daily life? Is it just complete turnaround for what you used to do compared to now, or how does Mike Perry live day to day?
I don't get to spend as much time with my wife anymore because she's too busy now.
Yeah.
Cleaning and taking care of the kids.
A trip.
She'll leave me alone though.
Yeah.
At least I can do what I need to do. She does yell at me about being on my phone sometimes, but it's like I can go from fucking signing documents, paying taxes, paying employees, paying bills, rewriting things, collabing stuff, promoting events, all right here on my hand.
Or just wanting to see what's up.
And then I'm scrolling, and she's like, "You're just fucking scrolling." I'm like, "No, I just did all this stuff. You have no idea. I just needed a second. Just needed a moment. I'm working."
Your wife is amazing, though. It makes me. If you guys want to see like a true love fighter romance story, like Southpaw, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, is literally how I see them.
Yeah.
He had a fight in the UFC where I'll never forget it. The commentators were all talking shit. They're like, Mike quit his gym. He's got no corner, got no team, got no coach. He's crazy. He just showed up with his girl in his corner, and he went into the UFC octagon, and his wife, girlfriend at the time, was the only one in his corner as his coach, as his confidant, as just your person, and you whooped his ass in that fight.
That was some of the craziest.
That's a movie.
That was some of the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Ever. No one's ever done that again. By the
in
way.
the UFC,
you're the only one.
Yeah.
So sick.
Recently, at BKFC Italy, I saw my name in the ring.
How'd that feel?
BKFC logo, and then it says Platinum Mike Perry.
Sick.
I'm the first fighter to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Make money in the company, fighting,
in Italy,
actually
on
fighting.
the other side of the world,
and then
dude.
my name, I still made it to Italy.
Yep.
I was going to try to go to that event. We were going to promote Platinum Tequila. A couple things fell through. Ended up crossing that off the list. Then, instead of Dirty Boxing, I was possibly about to go film a movie in Ireland.
No way. What movie? What was it about?
And that maybe got pushed because the lead actor who I was going to be doing these scenes with maybe got injured. So we pushed that. Maybe this is going to happen one day. So like a fight movie. I was gonna get my part, this slugger guy. I was gonna be this slugger guy and have some moments, man. Try to do the Roadhouse shit.
Yeah.
Conor did good.
Yeah,
in that
he did great.
Movie.
Yeah.
I
Great
thought
movie.
He did good.
Great movie.
And Jake Gyllenhaal and
he was shredded
there was
for
some
that.
good scenes there. So, I was gonna try to act it up, and then Dirty Boxing kept blowing up, and then it just worked out. So I got to come to. I'm happy that I'm not gonna miss this event tonight. Dirty Boxing is gonna be incredible. I get to enjoy it with my wife, and everybody on the team has realized that I kind of earned that tonight with my last fight. I make it look easy, but I go through a lot.
No one deserves it more. Enjoy a night with your wife. Enjoy some violence that you don't have to be in.
Yeah.
You're still healing, man.
Good.
And I just want to say it's an honor to have you on here and take some of your time. And you've been a friend of mine now for years through Young LA, and been at a couple of your fights, and it's been amazing to see you progress as a husband, a father, a businessman. And
thanks a lot, man.
yeah.
I've learned a lot since meeting you, from you. That I've learned things, and I think the way that you carry yourself, and I see a lot of the videos that you put out and the promotion you do for Young LA, you always got me trying to better myself. You carry yourself very strong, and I respect the heck out of it.
I respect you a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks
I talk
a
very
lot,
highly
brother.
of you.
I appreciate you.
And there's something you said. I appreciate you. And there's something you said where a little bit ago, where you said, you get stressed out, and I saw a quote the other day. I think that would hit you pretty well. And it said, if you expect everything in life, if your happiness and peace depends on everything going according to plan, that is a form of control. That's not truly living. Because you said life's gonna life earlier.
You gotta go with the flow sometimes.
You gotta go with the flow sometimes.
But you don't want to be that dead fish.
Don't
right?
be that dead fish.
It's balance.
But it's okay. Swim against the current sometimes, and then let flow with it.
Yeah,
But
you don't want to be too far on either side of that line.
I just think you're a rare human, and we have not seen the best of you yet. And you're gonna do some incredible
Amen.
things.
Yeah.
Mike, we look forward to seeing you.
Thanks
in the
a
cage,
lot,
bro.
brother.
I appreciate you, brother. My dude.
Let's
Fight
go,
with Mike
boys.
Perry right here.
Thanks a
Dirty
lot.
Boxing.
Appreciate you,
don't
brother.
miss it.
Appreciate you.
You're the
That was a
man.
good one. That was a
Thanks,
good
brother.
one, dude.